Sarah checked her bank balance on a Tuesday morning and did something most people never do. She actually sat down and added up every small purchase from the last month. The number made her put her phone down for a second. She hadn't bought anything crazy. No vacations, no splurges she could point to and blame. Just the normal stuff. The stuff everyone buys without thinking twice. That's the problem. The purchases that quietly drain your bank account rarely look dangerous in the moment. They look normal, reasonable, even smart. This video breaks down 12 things that used to make sense but simply don't anymore in 2026. Some of these will seem obvious. A couple might genuinely surprise you. And by the end, you're going to want to check your own statement, because odds are at least 3 of these have your name on them. Number 1. Food delivery. Here's the part nobody tells you. Restaurants pay the delivery apps a cut of every order, sometimes close to a third, and they don't eat that cost. You do. A $12 meal quietly becomes $20 once fees and markups stack on top of each other. Do that twice a week and you've spent over $1,000 a year for someone else to carry a bag 10 minutes. And the apps know exactly what they're doing. The button is right there on your lock screen. The friction is gone on purpose. Once in a while, fine. Every week, and you're funding someone else's business with your grocery money. Number 2. Brand new cars. The second you drive it off the lot, it loses a fifth of its value. Not over a year, immediately. Sarah's neighbor bought a new SUV, felt like $1 million for exactly one weekend, and by the time the new car smell faded, so had $10,000 of value he'll never see again. Here's the thing nobody wants to admit. A car is a way to get from one place to another. It's not a personality. Buy something reliable that's a few years old, let someone else absorb the steepest part of the drop, and put what you save towards something that actually grows instead of something that depreciates the moment you own it. Number 3. Sit-down restaurants. Prices have jumped so much that a casual dinner for 2 now runs close to what a nice date night used to cost. And the sneaky part is the drinks. A cocktail that costs the restaurant $2 to make gets sold to you for $14. Soda's not much better. You're basically paying rent on the table and calling it a burger. That's not a treat, that's a tax on convenience, and the restaurants know it because the food margins have gotten so thin that drinks are what's actually keeping the lights on. Number 4. Stacking every streaming service. Remember when cutting cable was supposed to save you money? Now you're paying for 6 different apps just to watch 6 different shows, because every platform holds one thing hostage so you can't cancel. The show moves. The movie you wanted lands somewhere else. Before you know it, you've quietly rebuilt the cable bundle you swore you'd escaped, except now it's spread across 6 different bills. Subscribe to one, binge it, cancel, move to the next. You'll watch everything you actually want for a fraction of the cost, and the only thing you lose is the ability to watch everything the exact same week it drops. Number 5. Fast food. It used to be the cheap option. That's the whole reason it existed. Now a basic combo meal runs close to $15, and that math simply doesn't work anymore. For that price, you could make something at home that actually has vegetables in it in less time than the drive-through line takes on a Friday night. You're not even buying convenience at this point. You're buying the idea of convenience while paying restaurant prices for food you'd be embarrassed to serve at an actual restaurant. Number 6. The newest phone every single year. Marcus upgraded his phone every release for 3 years straight, convinced each one was somehow essential. Then his cousin handed him last year's model to try, and he genuinely couldn't tell the difference in daily use. Same camera roll, same apps, same text to the same people. The camera's slightly better, everything else is the same phone in a new box, and the box costs over $1,000. Wait a generation or 2 before you upgrade. Your photos will survive. Number 7. Oversized weddings. Nobody wants to hear this one, but the average wedding now costs more than many people make in half a year, for a single afternoon. The label wedding doubles and triples the price of everything attached to it. Flowers, photography, the venue, book the same room for a birthday party and watch the price cut in half overnight. Couples who start a marriage buried under that bill are setting themselves up for the exact stress that ends marriages in the first place, before they've even unpacked the gifts. A meaningful ceremony has never required financial devastation. Nobody remembers the tablecloths. They remember whether the marriage worked. Number 8. Luxury vacations you can't actually afford. There's a difference between traveling and performing travel for other people. A week-long trip can now run into the thousands, and a huge number of people are putting it on plastic and paying it off for years after the tan fades. The trip lasts 7 days. The bill sometimes outlasts the memories. Budget trips still make memories. A road trip and a rented cabin can hit the exact same emotional note as the resort, for a quarter of the cost. Debt doesn't care how good the photos looked. Number 9. Buy now, pay later on things you'll consume in a week. Splitting a $100 purchase into 4 payments doesn't change the fact that it's $100. It just tricks your brain into thinking it's smaller. 4 easy payments sounds harmless right up until you've got 5 different 4 easy payments hitting your account in the same month. If you can't pay for it outright, you genuinely can't afford it yet, and financing a pair of shoes is one of the fastest ways to stay broke while feeling responsible about it. Number 10. Brand name over generic. The detergent, the medicine, the pasta sauce. Same factory a lot of the time, same ingredients, half the price, different label. You're not paying for quality. You're paying for the commercial that convinced you the label mattered. Number 11. Subscription boxes. Somebody built an entire industry around the fact that opening a surprise box feels good, even when what's inside is worth less than what you paid. Priya kept hers for 8 months before she realized she'd never actually used half of what showed up. If you like the products, buy them directly. If you like the surprise, at least admit you're paying for entertainment, not value. Number 12. The daily premium coffee run. A cup made at home costs pennies. The same cup with a fancy name on it costs $7 every single day, adding up to well over $2,000 a year. That's not a coffee habit anymore. That's a second rent payment for caffeine and a nice cup. Here's what all 12 of these actually have in common. None of them are evil. None of them make you irresponsible for buying them once in a while. The problem is when the occasional treat quietly becomes the default, and you never once sit down and add it up the way Sarah did. Every dollar that leaks out through habits like these is a dollar that isn't going toward paying off debt, building an actual skill that raises your income, or putting something aside for the business or opportunity you keep telling yourself you'll get to eventually. You don't have to cut all 12. Just pick the 2 that made you a little uncomfortable while you were listening, because that discomfort is usually your gut telling you something your bank statement already knows. So which one's got your name on it? Tell me in the comments, and if this hit a little too close to home, you know what to do. Hit subscribe, because we're doing this again next week.